Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Oh, hello! I'm okay. Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to share with you our exterior accessories. We figured it's time to make this video because we have lived in our RV for a little over a year now, and we know what we like, we know what we don't like, and we thought we'd share this video just in case if you too are looking for any of these products and you want an honest review. So let's get started. This is the Hughes Power Watchdog. We absolutely love this, mainly because of all the protection and the Bluetooth capability of it. You can see every function that's going on, your amperage, the power, everything from inside your rig through your phone. So we highly recommend this for sure. It's a little bit pricey, but you can find it on sale quite often. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is our Volt RV Hypermax bike rack. We finally got our bike rack. We absolutely love this thing. We've got about 700 miles on it since we've installed it. Not had any issues, and it's still tight. It actually comes with a lock, and it comes with a tightening piece for the receiver so it doesn't shake around. This works great. So coming around, you can see under here on all of our RVs we put an extra valve down here at the end, because every RV, the gray tank, the black tank valves that come from the factory in the underbelly, they will leak on you. So with this being right here, when you go to unhook it and put on your hose, you don't have anything spraying out at you that you don't want to spray out at you. So we highly recommend those. They have the twist-on ones that twist on to the original back here. We just do the glue-on ones just because they stay longer and we don't have to worry about them actually coming off during travels. So recommend that for sure. Okay, another thing that we always have loved on our rigs is slide toppers. It gives you the extra protection for your factory roof that's on top of the slide boxes. It actually acts as insulation too in the hot summer days, because the sun will hit that fabric and get really hot, but you have that cushion above your slide box, between your slide box and the fabric, and it blows out. So it doesn't get as hot on top of your slide boxes, which will help you. We highly recommend those for sure. Moving on along. So X-Chocks, we really love X-Chocks. They take the front to back rock out quite a bit. We do recommend those. We've had them for a long time, and I don't ever see us not having those. So RV Snappads. We actually hit a tire on the interstate, knocked this pin out while our gear was up and we were hooked to the truck doing 65 miles an hour down the interstate. Our gear dropped all the way down to the ground again while traveling down the interstate for about 8 to 10 miles, and you can see how this pad is worn, but it saved our gear from actually grabbing on the ground with the metal and ripping all of this out. We were lucky enough that finally somebody was kind enough to let us know that we had an issue, and we pulled over and found that had dropped to the ground. But this RV snap pad did not go all the way through to the metal, even though it was drugged for so long. So we have a Solitude S-Class, which it came with the fixed original factory pin box. We upgraded to the Morryde and have loved it for sure. There's a lot of other options out there that have airbags and so on and so forth, but we chose to do the Morryde because we don't want to mess with the airbag potentially leaking. We're having to change it out after a year or two or so on. So we love this pin box. We've got thousands of miles on it, and it made a big difference. Another product that we love is this magnetic cord keeper made by Morryde. They're about $50, but well worth it. So in our front storage compartment from the factory, our batteries were installed there, and they took up a lot of space. And since we live full time in this thing, we needed every little bit of space that we could possibly get. So when we had our Battle-Born batteries and solar and everything else installed, we opted to have it moved behind the pass-through wall in our pass-through storage. That opened up this whole entire area up here, and we couldn't be more happy. It's like having an extra room, if you will. So another awesome upgrade that has created some controversy online and on Facebook, but when people actually see it in person, they're fascinated by them because they do not put out too much light. And I am talking about our underglow light that we installed. They're just from Amazon. They're $40, $50. You can find them on sale. It goes all the way around the underneath of our rig. You can turn it down, you can dim them, you can change it to almost any color. Highly recommend these because when you come out at night, you have a pet or you need to check on things, you don't have to turn on your big bright lights that are installed from the factory on the side of your rig to shine into everyone else's campsite. You can just simply walk out and your area right here is highlighted. So definitely recommend these. Another addition that we've done, we have 2 entry doors. So we changed out recently to the RV lock keyless entry. They have the buttons, and they also have the remote that you can use. Now, kind of mixed about these. Like them, but I don't like them because the way that the door is cut out, it pushes on the wires on the inside that connect to the latch, and every so often when you're closing the door, it resets the entire lock on this one. The other one is fine. So I've got to either cut out some behind that door or contact RV Lock and find out what we need to do about that. Also, everyone needs a map, just a basic map from Amazon. Thought I'd throw that in there. So another thing that we did, we have an outdoor kitchen. Not many campers have outdoor kitchens, but this is how we arranged ours. We had cabinets up here. It just didn't work. It was too cluttered and a little bitty small space for a TV. Now we live full time in this thing, so we need a little bit of extra options for entertaining, having fun. So this works out great for us. And two, when we do come out here and watch TV, we keep the volume down. We are very courteous of our neighbors. I know I've gotten some comments on YouTube and on Facebook about our TV being outside, how a lot of people don't like it because other people turn up the volume, but we're not those people. We keep the volume down, or when we play games out here, we usually keep the TV on mute while we're playing games with the kids. Okay, so to save my camera operator a trip up the ladder and on the roof, I'm going to show you some footage that we have up there. So to start off, we have the Max Air fan vent covers. Absolutely love those. We have 3 of them up there. Some people complain about them, dry rotting and cracking and not holding up, but after about a 1.5 years worth of having them on the road full time, they've held up for us. You can see we do have some scratches on the top of them from branches. Then we have the solar that we had installed. We absolutely love our solar. We'll put a link to that video, our solar install video, at the end of this, and click over there and watch it and see what you think about it. Leave us a comment and let us know. And also, we'll show you from up here the top of the slide toppers. You can see that we have them all installed. I will tell you that on the slide toppers, if you install them yourself or have them installed, I would recommend that you install them with the screw holes and the screws down to be underneath the fabric. That's less chance of all those screw holes leaking. So it's kind of a tip from us, because that's how I installed ours, in the mindset of trying to keep those screw holes from doing that. Okay, and last but not least, probably the most important thing of the exterior of any RV is sealant. Caulk. Weekly, with our ownership of our RV, we go over all of the sealant and all of the caulk, and literally when we first bought this, I went through about 3 tubes of caulk, just going around everything, making sure it was all sealed, because that is the last thing that you need or want in your RV, is a leak somewhere. It may cost a little bit of extra money to keep that maintenance up, but it's worth it in the long run. So that's the end of this video. Let us know if you have any options or additions to your rig that you absolutely love that you didn't see in this video, because kind of like gadgets too. So please share and leave us a comment. Let us know what you like as well. And until next time, safe travels, everyone.